Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video. Today's Cosmic Eclipse video, guys, we're going to be looking at the brand new ADP, the Arceus Dialga Palkia-GX. A very cool card, and it's all going to be centered around a toolbox build. Instead of the more focused Keldeo build I've seen, we're going to be playing a toolbox build that I actually played against in my Blastoise Quagsire video. But this toolbox build, of course, uses Keldeo, uses Mega Lopunny Jigglypuff, and that cheeky Blastoise tech, especially for the Reshizard matchup, which I did play against Reshizard deck. I'm not going to spoil what happens, but we do have a more of a toolbox center deck. It all revolves around Arceus Dialga Palkia's GX attack Altered Creation, which basically, for Metal Energy, you can do 30 more damage for the rest of the game, so a free choice band. But for a Metal and a Water Energy, you get to take an extra prize for knocking stuff out, which is really, really good. So that means we get to do 30 more damage, so Splash Maker does 180, we do 140 with Sonic Edge, Mega Lopunny Jigglypuff does even more damage, which is why this card is so good in here. And of course, we get to do Ultimate Rake for 180 damage, and then we get to search your deck for 3 basic energies and attach them to our Pokemon any way you like. So we can just build up a free Blastoise here, a free Keldeo, and go from there. So that is the idea of the deck here. In combination, we're going to use stuff like Rayquaza and End Resolve, try and build up a quick ADP, and then go from there. So yeah, before we get in the video, of course, show to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. As always, guys, if you're ever looking for PTCGO codes, if you're trying to pre-order Cosmic Eclipse codes, pre-order them over at Card Cavern TCG. They also have all the other PTCGO code goodness stuff, all the other pack codes like Team Up and Unbroken Bonds and Unified Minds codes, and Elite Trainer Box codes, and pre-release kit codes are all at Card Cavern TCG, especially if you're looking for those Cosmic Eclipse versions of those. Get them over there, and if you get anything from Card Cavern TCG, show your support by using code LDF at the checkout for a 5% discount on your order. Helps the channel out, of course, helps yourself out, helps out Card Cavern, win for everyone. So yeah, shout out to Card Cavern TCG. So yeah, ADP, busted deck. So in the Blastoise Piplup video I did, I kind of played against a very similar version of this deck. So I'm not really copying the idea, but I'm kind of taking the idea that I played against and kind of making my own version of it. I have a few like interesting cards I put in here, like Island Challenge Amulet and Counter Gain, which actually both came in handy in this video. So the toolbox. So each attacker is pretty unique. Of course, Keldeo with Pure Heart being able to be immune to GXs and EXs in combination with Chaotic Swell, which we are playing 3 of, which basically states whenever either player plays a stadium from their hand, discard that stadium after discarding this. So this card can't be bumped as easily. So if they actually play a power play to stop Keldeo if Chaotic Swell is in play, that gets canceled out. So that is going to be the kind of combo there we're going to be using. And of course, we have a Blastoise Piplup in the deck for fire. Breaks and Charizard and Volcarona are very popular right now. So Blastoise Piplup is a good attacker against them. Splash Maker can do 150, 180. And then, of course, we can take 3 prizes on a Volcarona or 4 prizes on a Reshizard. And we can also use the ability to heal our Pokemon if that ever comes in handy. We have 2 copies of Mallow Lana, which can also help with the healing. We are playing 1 Mega Lopunny Jigglypuff, another sleeper attacker in this deck, being able to do Jumping Balloon for 60, and 60 more damage for each of your opponent's GXs and EXs in play. So stuff like Pikarom, or any deck really that benches more Dedennes than 1, Jumping Balloon, just one-shot stuff, and taking an extra prize and being able to do 30 more damage makes this attack scarily powerful. And we are going to be using Jirachi to set us up with Stellar Wish, Rayquaza-GX for Stormy Winds. The ability to get an energy and then Energy Switch move it to something like a turn 1 Altered Creation is really important. We are playing 3 Jirachis for Stellar Wish. Really important to be able to Stellar Wish for like an Ends Resolve or maybe even like a Tag Switch or something to help us out here. So that's why Jirachi is in the deck. We are playing 13 energy, so Ends Resolve hopefully can hit us stuff. We only really need to play 1 per game, so that's why we're only playing 2 of them. But we can Ends Resolve onto our ADP and go into it and then go for an Altered Creation turn 1. I am playing 1 Phione. The deck I played against used Phione to counter my Keldeo. We're going to be doing the same thing here with Whirlpool Suction, which puts this card back into the deck, the bottom of your deck, but you get to force your opponent to have to switch their active. They get to choose, but it's still really powerful if they have a Keldeo in the active, because we have no way to deal with Keldeo. We go to the items real quick. 3 Cherish Ball, 2 Great Catchers, pretty standard stuff. 2 energy switches to be able to, of course, move energy around, especially to go for some crazy plays with Altered Creation Rayquaza. We are playing 1 Lana's Fishing Rod. I just basically have this here to get like a tool back if we gotta get an Escape Board back, or if we accidentally End Resolve away a key attacker like Lopunny, Jigglypuff, or Blastoise. I got 2 treasures with 3 Cherish Balls and 1 Tag Call to find our Pokemon. Seems fine. Tag Call get us Lopunny, Jigglypuff, or Blastoise, or ADP. Cherish Ball gets us all other things. You get what I mean. We are playing 2 copies of switches, of course, to move Jirachi and switch out from the active. We got 1 Tag Switch, 3 Chaotic Swell for a Stadium card, of course. Now, the supporters were kind of tough to play, and I would like to play more draw support in here, but we do have Dedenne in the deck, so I got 4 Cynthia, 2 Mallow and Lana, and 2 Ends Resolve for supporters. The Mallow Lana is really good to heal, and just kind of make it harder for them to KO stuff. The Caitlin Cynthia is going to be the low-key busted supporter in here. Being able to get us back a Cynthia and also draw 3 cards is why this Cynthia and Caitlin is in the deck. We Cynthia for Cynthia. I use the stones to destroy the stones. Now the tools. So I've decided to go with an Amulet Challenge Coin, mainly just to slap it on Dedenne so that Dedenne doesn't give up any more than 1 prize. We are going to be playing Dedenne in this matchup a lot of the time because of our lack of draw support, so Islet Challenge Amulet being on Dedenne helps it out quite a bit. Like, if you're going to play a lot of Dedenne in your deck, you pretty much have to play at least 2 of these so that Dedenne-GX doesn't get knocked out as easily. I am playing Escape Boards, of course, and 1 counter gain. This card is really good. If you have to just Jirachi pass and they knock out Jirachi, you can out of nowhere go for a turn 1 Ultimate Ray or a turn 2 Splash Maker. Like, this card is really, really good in this deck. Counter gain is amazing. I use it in this video. It's great to have. And I am playing 13 energy. We got 5 metal energy, and we got 8 water energy, because 8 water is more important than the metal energy. The metal energy is only for Altered Creation. But yeah, this is my ADP list. I do like this deck a lot, and my build here I liked quite a bit. Yeah, let's go show it off. Alright guys, we're going to go do some games now with our ADP box deck. I'm curious to see how this deck will play. It's actually been getting quite a bit of hype, so I'm curious to see if we can win a game with this deck, as it is pretty cool. Now, we're up against a fire deck here. It looks like Reshizard. So we do have that Blastoise Piplup, which is going to come in handy here. We also have Lopunny Jigglypuff, which could be somewhat decent depending on how many things they have in play. They are playing a Green Zard build, though. They are letting me go first. Thank you. Our opening hand, though, is kind of bad. Kind of bad. I don't mind the Phione. I guess we'll bench that. Okay. That can get us a ADP, which is good. We do have the Blastoise in the deck, which is really good. We do need to make sure that that stays in there. We'll put a Metal Energy on. I guess we'll Dedenne. I don't want to lose these switches, but they gotta go. Okay, we did get the Island Challenge Amulet. We're gonna slap that onto Dedenne here, so that Dedenne doesn't give up 2 prizes. We have 2 waters, and we can go for an Ends Resolve. Sure. Let's do it. And we hit no energy. But our discards weren't really that bad, though. I'm not really too upset at what we lost. Not ideal, though. Not finding energy there does kind of suck. I would have liked to have gone for that Alter Creation. Now we have to rely on maybe finding, like, a Mallow or something. Or, yeah, we have to find the Mallow Lana to move Keldeo, because we Dead-Eye changed our 2 switches away. So not ideal. Not an ideal start for us, that's for sure. Could have been a little better, but it's fine. We got the good old tool on Dedenne, which I think is good. Keldeo can get knocked out through 1 double Blaze, and of course Volcanion can attack me too. Obviously, I didn't go into the ADP, like, I could have switched into it when I had the Metal Energy, but that's the stupid idea, because it can get knocked out, or at least hit for 200. Ooh, Lysair Labs, that's a good card to see gone, because now Dedenne might be able to stay alive. So that's good. We'll see what they do here. They need to find a Volcanion here so that they can do their first attack Flare Starter and get 3 energies on, but from the looks of it, they're not really getting there. No, they took this out for an Air Raid for 30. Not even gonna bother going for an N. So they could knock me out next turn. No, never mind. No, they would attach from their hand, and then they would need a Welder. They'd have 5 energy. So I guess Keldeo would live here. I think we still need to build up our ADP, though. We can go for that Altered Creation. There's a Chaotic Swell. That's a really good card to see. Now they can't play Power Plant. There's Jirachi. Should we bench him? Yeah, it's fine. Still not the most ideal spot ever. I mean, I guess we don't really need Altered Creation at the end of the day, but it would be good because we knock out 1 Reshizard and 1 Volcanion, and that's how we win the game. It looks like they're gonna go get double custom here. Nope, they're gonna get the double stadium. I don't think they can play down both stadiums this turn, thankfully. Like, I'm pretty sure you can only play one stadium per turn. So he can't play the power plant. But Keldeo is gonna get KO'd here. It's really risky to go with ADP too because of the fact that we got a tag switch. If we, in a crazy world, it would be possible to pull off a Blastoise here, but we don't have that available to us. Man, it sucks we had to discard those switches. We're probably gonna have to go for a Escape Board play here. Let's see if we can do it. I guess I should have played that Pokégear just to burn it. We didn't even get an Escape Board, though, to retreat. That's pretty bad. Our start is just so bad right now, guys. Daddy changing those switches away was not ideal. What we can do, though, is we can Phione them into the other Reshizard and go for a Altered Creation. Let's see what they do here. Do they have a Fire Energy? We'll see if they have a Fire Energy here for their Reshizard. I guess they can get like a Fiery Flint, but like, do they even play that? Yeah, they do. They got a Welder too. Yeah, they're gonna try to double blaze me, so that's bad. But again, we can hit him with a Phione. Maybe we'll see what happens. Yeah, losing those switches though, man, really does suck. Maybe I really should have just went for a maybe I should just Pokégear, try to find Mallow Lana, and just move the Keldeo into ADP. Maybe that would have been the best play all along. At the very least, we can go for a Ultimate Ray and maybe build up Blastoise. We'll see what happens. They play 3 green, so they need to find a switch if we do bring this in. I guess they could build it up, but then they can't go for their GX move. So do I want to bring in Jirachi? Nah, you know what? I don't trust Jirachi. Ooh, counter gain. Well, you know what we can do? We can do this. We can go here. We can go here. We can... We'll wait on Whirlpool Suction. We can alter Creation, and then we can go for Splash Maker next turn, possibly. What else do I want to do here? Should I Pokégear? We've played 3 Cynthias. I think I will, just to try to burn it. There. Okay, we got a Caitlin and Cynthia. We'll take that. Then we hope that the Reshizard doesn't move. We'll see, though. We can start attacking with Blastoise Piplup here. Like, I'm glad I didn't bring in the Jirachi, because I would have had to dig for Escape Board, and if I didn't find it, and I gave up that prize, one tag team knockout would have won in the game, so that's why I didn't bring in Jirachi. But now that Ultra Creation is online, guys, this is going to be pretty good, especially because we can go for Splash Maker thanks to counter gain. It looks like we did survive a double Blaze KO, and it looks like that's good. Okay, so we play the Chaotic Swell down, which is good. We play the Chaotic Swell. What does Caitlin and Cynthia do? Put a supporter from discard pile. Okay, we'll play this. Yeah, if only we had a water in our hand, not a metal, we could have just mallowed here. We'll do this. Get rid of that. Put Cynthia back. Draw 3 cards. Water Energy. We didn't get a switching card either. That really sucks. Oh man, this is brutal. Like, we need a skateboard. We could pull this off, because I could Rayquaza here, get an energy on it. Like, I could put the water energy on the Rayquaza. There's no way I can retreat. Actually, wait. I might actually have this. Hold on. We do this. Actually, yeah, I think I do have it. What am I saying? I'm an idiot. I do have it. Lol. Energy Switch Rayquaza plays for the win. Yeah, I forgot we could just do this. Problem is, though, we're gonna get knocked out by Reshizard. Let's play 3 Welders. I think we gotta do this then. We gotta knock out the Reshizard with the most energy on it. I think this has to be the play. We'll see what we can do. We are taking 4 prizes though. That's good. We'll see if we can win this though. We'll see if we can win this. There's 2 more waters, so if my opponent doesn't have that last welder in their hand. Oh no, they can't double blaze me. That's right. Oh, here I am thinking they can double blaze me, when the whole time they couldn't. I was completely wrong. Okay, yeah, you know what? I think we can win this now. Unless they stamp me, obviously, out of the game. But, yeah, we should actually be able to win this. I forgot they already did double blaze. That Phione play was a big brain play. So I can get Great Catcher and Stamp here. That would be pretty bad. We can maybe bring in the Jirachi, though we are down 1 Escape Board and 2 switches. So moving this might not happen. So it's a little risky to do that. Okay, mixed herbs. That means maybe they don't have Stamp? Because I would assume they would want to reset Stamp me here. But it looks like we could win this game, guys. They can bring out the ADP and take 3 prizes. That's fine. Is that what they're gonna do? Yep, okay. I think this is game. I think this is game. I think we managed to pull out a win, guys. Let's see. Does he have a stamp? And even if he stamps me, we could get out of it. That's game. Alright. This Blastoise Piplup tech, I told y'all Blastoise Piplup was a good card in this deck. And it paid off in a big way. In a big way. Very close game, though, for sure. We definitely kind of had a bit of a slow start there. Not moving our Keldeo, discarding those switches. Was not the best thing ever to happen. But at the end of the day, 300 damage. This is why I love this card so much. Just something that can one-shot Reshizard. It's, like, so beautiful. So beautiful. I'll see you guys another match with our ADP deck. Alright, guys, getting into another game with ADP. Pretty good win there against Reshizard. Definitely showing off counter gain and Rayquaza pretty well there. And, alright, we're up against Mewtwo here. This is going to be interesting. See if we go first. We do. I think we don't want them to build with too much energy, so it might be best to go first here. Even if we won't get the turn 1, we don't. I am starting to consider maybe running more supporters, like more draw supporters. I think 4 Cynthia is not cutting it. Even with 2 Dedenne, it's not working out. I don't know, maybe the Tag Call can go too, but it's really good to Tag Call for Caitlin and Cynthia, so I don't really know. It's been tough. I do think we should run more draw supporters in here, though, for sure. Alright, we'll see if Pokégear gets to something. We can't play Ends Resolve. I think we pass. Our opening hand is not very good. Not very good at all. I think we should play more supporters in here, guys, for sure. More draw supporters. Maybe cut a Mallow and Lana. Maybe play one Mallow Lana instead of two. Do they have 2 energy? No, only 1. See if they get to damage me this turn. I'm a little scared of that Charizard, though. Ooh, Dedenne changed. They lose 2 Welders and a Custom Catcher, which means they are playing Customs and not Great Catcher, but now they only have 1 Custom Catcher, so it's not even a big deal. They do have Tag Purge, but we have Keldeo, so it's not too bad. See if they get a Solgaleo. No, they don't. Can we draw Water Energy? We do! Beautiful! Okay, let's bench you in case we lose, and we are going to Altered Creation. Now we're back in business. So now we get to do 30 more damage, and we get to take 3 prizes. And the relevant thing about the 30 damage is now Keldeo is doing 140, which is 2-shotting this Mewtwo. We'll see how that goes. I am a little scared of getting knocked out. If we live the turn, though, that'll be good. They did lose 2 Welders, though, so I gotta hope we live here. Really hope Keldeo survives the turn. Do they have a Welder? Do they have the Welder? Well, I gotta go to Dedenne. So Lopunny Jigglypuff is also gonna be pretty cool right now, too. Come on, don't get Welder. If they get Welder, we're done for. They already lost 2 of them. What are the odds they find a Welder off of 6 cards? What are the odds they got it? Come on, don't have it. Did they get the Welder? They drew 6 cards. They've played 2 Pokégears. Their chances aren't the highest, but I'm also not a very lucky person on this game, so that's why I'm a little concerned. Boy, we got to live another turn, and we got to draw a good card. Okay, so we'll get rid of the Ends Resolve at this point. I think that is pretty pointless. Just discard that. We'll play a Cynthia. Nice hand. We do get a beautiful Chaotic Swell, and we can Ultimate Ray for 180 damage. We have a Great Catcher, so we can snag that thing up next turn and knock it out. We'll put 2 Waters and a Metal Energy onto our Keldeo here. Oh, whoops, gotta put all of them. Derp. I thought it would just go all together at once, but we gotta click. Okay, so yeah. As long as you just don't get KO'd by Mewtwo too quickly, and you get that turn 1 off where you can Altered Creation into a Keldeo the following turn with an Ultimate Ray, it's looking pretty good for us right now. It's looking pretty good, and as long as we're not playing Greninja-GX, we definitely are chilling. Plus with Chaotic Swell in play, they can't just power plant me. And they're not going to power plant me anyways, and they can't, well, I guess they have Double Blaze. But they have to knock me out with their GX attacks, so like, they have to really... this is not a good turn for my... Like, if they GX me, they don't have Double Blaze, and that's one of the only ways they can stop Keldeo. So it's not looking very good. Unfortunately, though, our hand is not very good either, outside of a few cool cards. Another Dedenne coming down. I get rid of my Cargo and stuff. I think they're playing a more straightforward version. There's no signs of any Nincada, so I don't think they're playing Greninja. So if they GX me here, they can't do Double Blaze. Let's see what they do. It's not looking very good for them. The Mew 3, I think, like, the Mew 3 matchup is, like, it's one of those, it's, in my opinion, it might be 50-50. I don't think it's, like, an auto win, but it's, like, it's in the middle of being good and bad. And only 1 energy on that Welder, that's pretty good. That's their 3rd Welder now. We'll see if they have a Mewtwo or a Palpad following down the road, but yeah, they want to knock me out and take 3 prizes they can, but then they don't have a way to deal with Keldeo, most likely, so it's not a great idea for them to do that. And they can't retreat and attack me with the other Mewtwo, and even if they do, we just Great Catcher, so it's looking pretty good. And there is that Mewtwo I predicted they would have. What are they going to do? What will they do? Yep, they're going to GX me. So now we don't have to worry about Double Blaze, and that is not good for them. And as long as we don't bench anything, we won't get Venom Shotted. So this is looking good. Do get a Lana's Raw. We're not going to bother playing that. Just going to Sonic Edge for the knockout. Keldeo should be pretty immortal here. We got 4 prizes, don't forget. They could reset Stamp My Hand away, though. That's a bit of an issue. But outside of that, we're in a pretty good spot. And we got both Great Catchers. Since we've used our GX move, we can't actually win the game on anything on board. Unless he had a Jirachi in play. There's no way we can take out that Mewtwo. Actually, no way we can. We're doing 30 more damage. But wait, we can't bring out the Mewtwo, right? Great Catcher. Forget what I said. What can my opponent do to stop me? There's not much. Not much they can do. Okay. I think I'm going to bench this. I know you're probably like, why would you do that? It's not a good idea. The reason I'm doing that is on the off chance something does happen here, I want to have another Pokemon on my bench. We're just going to hit for 140. There's no signs of being threatened right now anyways, so it's not a big deal to bench this guy, I don't think. But it looks like we can take out the Mewtwo here. Once again, showing off the power of Altered Creation. Pretty much just doing its thing. Taking 4 prizes and one knockout on a tag team. ADP is busted. I think this was a pretty good video. For sure. We got 2 pretty good games with the deck, which I like to see. So, yeah, I like to see it. Yeah, that's game. Keldeo just cannot be stopped. The Mewtwo matchup is so... It's hard because of the Flare Blitz knockout possible potential on your ADP. That is definitely something that is a bit of a concern for this matchup. But, I mean, other than that, if you're successful, Keldeo-GX can kind of just body the opponent. And as you can see, we bodied them with Keldeo there, which was pretty good. And we get a dub. And I think I'm going to wrap today's P-Show video, guys, here with our ADP box. Showing it off here pretty well. We got to definitely take advantage of that Blastoise GX. We didn't get to use the Lopunny Jigglypuff, but we weren't really up against any, like, Pika Raw matchups or anything. I think I'll just open up 1 pack here, because why not? We have 1 pack we can open up. Not locked, it's unlocked, but we'll open up to wrap up the video. But yeah, that'll wrap the video on the ADP deck. We showed off the deck pretty well, I think, showing off the power of Altered Creation and all the good things that it can do. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. We did get that like rock there. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe down below to have the reaching 6,000 subs. At the time of me recording this, I'm actually, I think, 8 or 7 subscribers away from 6,000. So if you haven't subbed to the channel, make sure to do so. If we've already hit 6K subs, thank you for 6,000 subscribers, guys. And I do appreciate it. We're going to keep grinding out until we reach, of course, a nice big milestone of 7K to 10K to 8K, all kinds of milestones. But yeah, that'll wrap the video. If you guys are ever looking for Cosmic Eclipse codes or any PTCGO pack codes in general, guys, as always, make sure to head over to Carcarver TCG, get your PTCGO codes there, use code LDF for the checkout for a 5% discount on your order. Yeah, thanks for watching this PTCGO video, guys, on the ADP deck. Seems pretty awesome. Seems pretty busted. See you guys later. Bye-bye.